Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com and founder of Raw Foods Made Simple. And welcome to this video, which is part 2 of the video on stress. Now, in the first video, I talked about how I believe that stress is actually the next big epidemic. And if you are somebody who thinks, well, I don't think I'm really affected by stress, I'm not under that much stress, please watch that video because you will be surprised about some things you may not know, some symptoms you're experiencing, how you're feeling may be actually caused by you being at a continual stress level for a long time. Even though you may not feel that way, it's just that you've gotten used to it. Anyways, there's a whole lot in that first video. Check it out. It's on my Facebook page and also on Raw Foods Made Simple. And anyways, let's get moving. So in the first video, I told you all about stress, the health problems that come with being stressed, like over a prolonged period of time, how crucial and how unhealthy it is to be at that level of stress. So today we are talking about what you can do. Now I'm going to try to cover this fast. There are a ton of things, and of course I can get more and more in depth on this, but we're just going to really just cover some of the things you can do, and then maybe I'll do a webinar or something on this. So what can you do? Well, at first video, I slightly touched on the food, and it is a huge aspect of it because even eating heavier foods like heavier meats, things that are hard to digest, fatty foods, foods with a lot of preservatives, a lot of chemicals, they're really hard for your body to work with, to digest. That takes up energy. So that is more stress on your body. So that is a way you want to eat lighter. You want to eat more whole foods, get rid of the preservatives, chemicals, because when your body has to do this constant detoxing, is being loaded with chemicals all the time, puts a ton of stress on the body. Of course, that just aggravates and causes the our body chemistry to go all over the place, screws up our hormones, and of course leads to a toxic body, weight gain, hard on our liver, very hard on our liver, on our organs. So really beware of that. That's how crucial it is to read all labels and get rid of all the toxins, the chemicals, the preservatives. No packaged foods, no junk foods. Now, of course, you can start decreasing slowly or go fast, whatever. Some of the other food things is really about sugar and caffeine. So the white sugars, too much caffeine. So really start to decrease these things. The pops, any of the sugary drinks. Again, read all labels of any drinks that you are drinking. The best thing is to do, make your own juices. Right here, I have a veggie juice that has a ton of things in it, even garlic and onions, believe it or not, and cayenne, but it's really good. It's kind of like a V8 anyway. So getting your own juices. Now, I didn't have a juicer. I just made it with a blender and a nut milk bag. You can make all your own juices so super easy. Smoothies, of course. Dark green smoothies with really healthy greens. These are high alkaline in your body. These are going to decrease the inflammation. These are going to give you the energy. These are going to feed your body the nutrients that your body can naturally detoxify much more easily. So really eating right, getting rid of the dairy, getting rid of the wheat, because you may have, even if you don't realize it, you might have some slight irritation, reaction, allergy, sensitivity to those foods, which then puts more stress on your body. And over time, it'll develop into some sort of illness or sickness. It just may take a long time, but who wants to start the whole process? Why not do it now? Get rid of those bad foods now so that that disease and illness doesn't come in the future. It's all about prevention, right? More greens, juices. There's tons of super powders and super foods. And in my previous video, another previous video I had it all in front of me on a table, and I talked a lot about those super powders and superfoods, how they contain the really strong, really good nutrients, minerals, trace minerals. Chlorophyll, which really helps keep your blood healthy. All those things that keep your body so healthy. So you want to start including some of those things, and the super powders go in your smoothies very easily. So really, it's taking a serious look at your food and cleaning things up. Much better for your body. Healthy proteins, okay? So most people don't realize that all foods, I did a video earlier on protein in foods. All foods do contain protein, even bananas. I mean, come on. So leafy greens actually contain a very high amount of protein. Again, those super powders I talked about, the chlorellas, the spirulina, mixed green powders, barley grass, wheatgrass, all of those, lots of protein, okay? So you want to get more of the healthy plant proteins that your body naturally and easily digests, and that don't contain the fats, bring up your cholesterol, all of that. Tempeh, which is a fermented soy. You can get organic, non-GMO fermented soy, which is actually healthier for you, that is really high in protein. So look for the non-flavored tempeh. Along, you can have more hemp seeds, more chia seeds, which are all complete protein, some of the most healthy foods on the planet. Super easy to add into your day. Quinoa, like I said, quinoa is a protein and super easy. Mixes with everything. And of course, like I said, the dark leafy greens, get more of those, more vegetables. Even broccoli is really high in protein. So really watch your foods. Okay, now the next thing you can do is like breathing exercises. Now what I do is when I thought I'll never have time during the day to do these, like sit down and do these breathing exercises, I do them in my car. I get into my car. That is when I'm driving to work or when I'm driving to the grocery store or something, that's when I do my breathing. And then relax in my shoulders. Just some deep cleansing breaths. Deep breathing helps to detoxify the body, actually. And it also helps us to relax. On the exhale, we can focus on relaxing and releasing any stress. Do that every time you get in your car and drive, and driving will be a much more relaxing and great experience for you. Grounding, which means could mean a couple things. Could mean going barefoot outside on the lawn, on the beach and everything. The energy of the earth, connecting to the earth, grounding makes you really feel much more calm. Walking out in nature, taking a walk in nature, being by water like I am right now is really calming. It absorbs the negative energy. Another way of grounding is doing some chakra work. So your base chakra, the red chakra, if you focus, clearing that, focusing and breathing into your chakra, grounded like you have roots going into the ground, so grounding yourself into the earth, that helps to ground you, feel more calm. Get away from the flightiness up in your head all the time. Focusing on your body, feeling and sensing your body, how it feels in its environment, like your arm, your leg, your foot, breathing and feeling and connecting to the body and focusing on that instead of your thoughts get ahead of you, get away on you. Light exercise. If you are experiencing a lot of stress in your life, you don't want to do a lot of heavy exercise because that is more stress on your body. So things like walking, things like a nice ride on your bike, even going to a gym if you don't do an excessive exercise. Doing a yoga class, of course, makes sense. Tai Chi, Qigong, or whatever that's called. I haven't tried it. And meditating. Everybody says meditating, but if you are a person who is in this really high state of stress, meditation sometimes is hard. You can't just sit and clear your mind. So what you could do is sit, breathe in the morning. Really important, just sit, relax, breathe. You could open up a book with positive sayings in it, or some verses, or something you love to read. Focus on those words. That gives your mind a place to focus. You could say mantras. You could repeat affirmations. You could make up your own and say over and over again. Or you can just say, I choose to relax and release any tension I have in my body. I choose to relax and release. I choose to feel really relaxed. I choose to feel calm and peace. Something like that, giving your mind a place to focus, and the words that you're using help you to relax. Of course, getting more rest and sleep, very important. Don't say you don't have time, because pretty soon you're going to get sick or something's going to happen and you'll have, I'm afraid, way too much free time on your hands that you won't be able to do anything but rest or sleep. So really time to catch it now. And see a naturopath. If you believe you are in adrenal fatigue, like I talked about in the last video, extremely important to see a natural doctor, a naturopath, a herbalist, something that knows natural remedies. A naturopath can give you the proper type of testing to really, really test your adrenal glands and see if they're exhausted. Go to a regular doctor. Their tests are a lot different. It may not show up. He may try to give you antidepressants or some sort of prescription drugs, which your body does not need at all. It needs completely whole, proper supplements. It needs rest, relaxation, and it needs some stress release techniques like I talked about here. Learning to say no. Yes, you have to say no to the things that are stealing your energy, the things that are stealing your soul, the things you are doing that you don't really want to do anymore. You know you don't want to do it. You keep fighting against it, but you do it because out of obligation or some sort of pact or deal that you made with somebody in the past, but it's not serving you anymore, and it will only increase and lead to more stress in your life. Not good. Learn to say no, say it nicely. Delegate. You need to let other people do some things that they should be doing now. Stop trying to do everything for everybody. The words and thoughts you use. Be nicer to yourself. Talk better to yourself. If you continually beat yourself up, think negative thoughts about yourself, that completely contributes to negative energy and stress within your body and inflammation within the body. Very toxic body. Toxic thoughts actually create a toxic body, like physically toxic. Okay, what else do I have on my list here? I know it's longer, but tapping, EFT, if you've ever heard of emotional freedom technique. I use this and it is amazing. Check out Brad Yates on YouTube, Brad Yates for tapping. I love his videos, really good. You can also listen to YouTube videos and audios. They have a lot of fantastic meditations, calming music. I listen to Abraham Hicks breathing meditations when I go to sleep every single night. Love them. Chakra healing, like I said, doing some sort of chakra work, going to see an energy healer, huge. Find one that you like, that you resonate with, that is good. That can make a big difference, helps to balance your energy better. Supplements, I'm going to say these fast. Ashwagandha powder, you can put that in your smoothie. Holy basil, omega-3s, vitamin Bs, of course we know that one, vitamin D, vitamin C, try camu for vitamin C, zinc, rhodiola, licorice root, chamomile, and Siberian ginseng are just a few of them to really help your body handle stress better. Whew, long video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it all the way through. If you haven't watched video 1 on my stress, go to it, watch it now. It's going to be on YouTube, also on my Facebook, Diana Marchand, or Raw Foods Made Simple. A new Facebook group is coming where you will get a lot of more free trainings, information, webinars, recipes, a whole lot of stuff. Going to let you know about that right away. Thank you so much. Going to be community. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and take care of yourself.